From the night the cowrie bead touched Zalika Abeni's palm, the world began to watch her differently, though she herself did not yet know it. Life did not soften immediately. She still woke before dawn. She still swept her aunt's compound. She still walked long distances to school with worn shoes and a bag heavy with books and silence. But something had changed inside her. Zalika no longer walked as though she needed permission to exist. At college, whispers followed her. Not the cruel kind anymore, but curious ones. Have you noticed her posture? Why does she move like that? She walks like someone trained for a stage. The same girls who once laughed now studied her from the corners of their eyes. Zalika did not look back. She had learned that destiny does not argue with mockery, it simply outgrows it. One afternoon, the school hosted a cultural showcase. Music filled the open courtyard. Students were asked to step forward, to dance, to represent their heritage. Zalika hesitated. She remembered hunger. She remembered ridicule. She remembered being told she was too small to matter. Then she felt the cowrie bead in her pocket. She stepped forward. Her movement was slow, intentional, rooted in rhythm older than the school itself. Every step told a story, of dusty roads, of long walks, of resilience wrapped in grace. The crowd fell silent. Among them stood a woman from the city, well-dressed, observant, experienced. She had spent years searching for faces the world had not yet spoiled. Her eyes locked onto Zalika. "That one," she whispered. "She carries truth in her bones." Days later, an unfamiliar message arrived. An invitation. A chance to attend a casting session in the city. Zalika stared at the words until her eyes burned. Fear rose quickly. Who would notice her? What would she wear? How would she even get there? That night, she sat beneath the baobab tree in Akunwa, the cowrie bead resting on her open palm. "If this road is mine," she whispered, "let my feet not fail me." She went. The city was loud, bright, unforgiving. The studio lights were harsh. The room smelled of perfume and confidence. Girls stood tall in expensive clothes, trained smiles already waiting on their faces. Zalika stood among them, simple, quiet, unpolished. Then the camera turned toward her. The first flash startled her. The second unsettled her. The third awakened something ancient. She remembered her grandmother's words. She remembered the red earth of Akunwa. She remembered every step she had taken unseen. Zalika lifted her chin. She did not pose. She became. Silence filled the room again, the kind that comes when something rare is recognized. From that day, life moved quickly. Runways replaced dirt paths. Stylists replaced mockers. Her name traveled faster than she could. Money came, but it did not change her heart. Fame followed, but it did not own her spirit. Months later, Zalika returned to Akunwa, not as a beggar, not as a dreamer, but as a woman who had answered destiny's call. She stood beneath the baobab tree once more. The wind moved gently. Some say an old woman watched from the distance. Others say the ancestors nodded in approval. Zalika smiled. She had not escaped her beginning. She had fulfilled it.